Damn. My voice sounds a little bit different because I bit my tongue working out. So we're thugging it out. It seems to be the theme of every video is we thugging stuff out. My tongue is super swollen, but we're not finna worry about that right now. We finna worry about the topic for today. A couple months ago, I was at the gym at my school. I was at the gym and I was playing basketball, and I left the gym to go get some water, and I seen a cute girl. I seen a girl that I was kind of interested in. So, player vert went up and approached her, introduced myself, I had a little conversation, but she was giving off super like anxious vibes. You know what I'm saying? So kind of giving off these weird vibes of like she was interested in me, but she was being super weird about it. She said she was in a situationship, which of course I probably should have just been like, forget her, because she was on that weird type of timing, but my brother was horny. So I just told her basically like, I can get your Instagram. We don't have to do nothing, but if you really don't want my Instagram, then we don't have to talk. She basically just said, no, I don't respond on Instagram. You can take my number. I'll respond. So I can see there's some interest in there, even though she's in a whole situationship. So I decided to go to work. I was at work and this look good. Yeah. I was at work and it was about late. I was working in the evening, and so I decided to text her like, hey, like you trying to hang out today? And she was super cool with it. She was trying to, she was like, oh yeah, you can come back to my dorm and whatever, where we can go for a walk or whatnot. Like she was very like, she was in a very very receptive vibe. You know what I'm saying? She didn't seem like she was on no flaky type of stuff. I thought I found me some. I texted her around, it's 8 o'clock. I got off at 9. It was around 8 o'clock. I remember I texted my mom because she wanted me to pick some stuff up from the store. And I was texting her around the same time. So I texted her, but I realized that the messages, like, it wasn't delivering. I just sent a text message to my mom and it delivered. In case some of you don't know, if you have an iPhone, if your messages were blue and they don't say delivered right under it, you know what I'm saying, that obviously showed that the message was sent, or your messages in your conversation were blue and they just randomly turned green, it means that the person done blocked you. You feel me? So I had the biggest L over my forehead. I'm like, but I didn't even do nothing. That's the crazy thing. So I was like, what the hell, man? What the hell? So I texted her on Instagram because I remember I asked her for her Instagram through the messages in an earlier conversation, and she left me on scene. So I really just didn't worry about her. I went to school. I went through the whole week of school, and I think it was like a Friday. I texted her and I was like, yo, I'm on campus. And she was like, she told me that she meant to block me on Instagram as well. She did block my phone number and she meant to block me on Instagram, but she said that someone told her to stay away from me. So obviously there's red flags going off in my head because, as a young, successful black man, if some rumors are being spread about you, it can't be a good thing, bro. Like, you don't want to get caught up in none of that. You don't want to get caught up in something that'll ruin your reputation. You feel me? So immediately red lights is going off in my head. And I tell her, I said, well, okay, when I'm at the gym. I remember I was at the gym while I was texting her. I was in my car, but I texted her like, yo, let's talk. And so I told her like I was in the parking lot, and before when I would text her, like a couple days before, she was very receptive. Like, yeah, you can come over to my dorm. Now she sent the text message saying like, I'm not gonna sit in the car with you. What the fuck? I said, all right, well, we'll just meet up in the gym. And so we meet up in the gym, and so I'm sitting there for 5 minutes. She finally comes. She has this super nervous energy, which I kind of understand from a woman's perspective. Like if someone tells you some untrue rumors, like someone tells you like this person is a walking red flag, stay away from them, you probably have some nervous energy towards them too. So she basically told me that I basically found out that it was a girl that I used to mess with like a couple years ago, and the girl ended up leading me on or whatever. She wasn't that good of a person, and she ended up telling her, because we both like kind of have each other blocked, we both had each other cut off. She basically told the girl that I was trying to mess with, like, yeah, block him. Like, he's mentally, he's not okay. You need to block him on everything. Like, I haven't blocked on everything. You need to block him on Instagram, block his number right now. She blocked my number. And so I asked her, like, well, what stopped you from blocking my Instagram immediately? She told me, like, the only reason I didn't block your Instagram was because I completely forgot. And so I literally spent the next 30 minutes basically like trying to defend myself, because, you know, I could go the whole spiritual route of like just being present and being like, you know, I don't really care. It is what it is. This is my reputation. Like, I go to this school and I know a lot of people at this school, and I don't want people to be thinking things of me that aren't true. Because let's say if I find another person that I'm interested in and they got to this girl who's spreading rumors about me that aren't true, well, I'm screwed. You feel me? Like, I'm screwed. You know, I'm down bad. Moral of the story is I defended myself. We seem to be on good terms. We're still cool, but I really didn't take anything further from her because of just the weird energy she gave off. And yeah, I just don't know. I ain't go nothing further with that, man. But basically the moral of the story is, man, I get it. I be preaching on this channel, like, be present, be mindful. You know, you don't care what people think. But when it comes to, like, if someone's saying untrue things about you, if someone's spreading rumors about you that just aren't true, you have every right and obligation to tell the truth. Now, whether those people believe that or not is up to them. But if someone's already looking for a reason not to trust you, whatever you say, they're not going to believe them. They're going to believe the person that's telling the lies. And that's what it is. But you don't want your name being spread out in a bad light, especially when you're trying to do stuff around the area. You're trying to make new friends. You're trying to be social. And you've got these people that are kind of side-eyeing you. You feel me? So yeah, that's my video. That's my little story time. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications. Drop a comment. We growing, you feel me? This is sort of a self-improvement / it's really just my self-improvement story, and I'm just sharing what I go through on a daily basis. So if you like this type of content, subscribe. And we locked in, you feel me?